Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Trails of Cold Steel. Today, well, we're still making our way around the school grounds talking to everyone. And I figured we'd stop in and see how Angelica and George are doing. Wait, that's your name, right, George? Yeah, alright, cool. Yeah, oh. She's like a little angel, maybe. I think she's a little bit too much like her brother. We're not really quite sure yet, though, but that seems to be the way, it's looking. We already checked the shop last time. Where else do... Oh, you know what? I actually forgot to do this last time, but Fisherman, we gained a level, didn't we? Why does it look like the grass didn't render in? Did I not gain a level? Is none of this stuff new? That's not a bad one. I mean, that's not a bad one either. I don't know, why does it look like the grass hasn't rendered in? Is this how the grass normally looks? God, it looks awful. Fee's in here? Fee, what are you doing? I mean, yeah, her sleeping here is better than sleeping outside, definitely. Especially in the heat. Should I watch over her for a while? That's not weird at all, let's do it. Yeah, ask before you do that, I guess. Snore? She's been going through so much lately. I can't blame her for being exhausted. Dog, this is like literally just Fee. Seems like she's sound asleep. Oh, it's Beatrix? Instructor Beatrix, thanks for always taking care of Fee. Oh please, it's my pleasure. Besides, how could I decline a request from Instructor Sarah herself? Instructor Sarah asked you to do this? Yes, indeed, she told me a bit about Fee's past, too. Not everything, of course, just what was pertinent. Her past as a Jaeger, for instance. It's a good thing, too, since it seems like that's the root of some of her recent troubles. I see. Instructor Beatrix, can I ask you to keep taking care of Fee from here on out? Of course, she's such a pleasant girl. But I can't provide much more than a bed to sleep on. After all, it's a student's job to sort their own problems out. It's part of growing up, really. I suppose you're right, but it's not just up to her, is it? Every member of Class 7 needs to work as one, so we need to make sure that she has our support. We're all in this together. I'm glad you're so perceptive. Don't worry about me so much. Well now, good morning, Fee. Did we wake you up? No, I'm still asleep. What'd you think would happen when you started droning on right next to me? Sorry. Don't be. Thanks. Fee, I'm going back to bed. Wake me if you need me. Snore. That didn't take long. She was raised on the battlefield, but she's able to sleep so peacefully when other people are around. I'd say that's quite the achievement, wouldn't you? Definitely. I'll do whatever I can to make sure that she can always feel at ease. Dots. Alright. Wow, we're almost level 4 with her. That's kind of surprising, actually. I mean, we have been on a few of her bonding missions. But... actually... yeah, she's our highest right now. Though, if we do Emma's, we'll definitely surpass Fee with that one. You two are still shattered, right? Yeah. Okay. Hi, Elliot. How's it going? I don't know why Mint waving back and forth like that is hilarious to me. But it is. You think about that orchestra that's happening? Probably. I don't know who that is. Alright, that's cool. There's someone else up here too, right? Is it Eustace? No, just Elliot. Oh, they're all in the Student Union building. Actually, the second quest in here, isn't it? Too? Maybe upstairs. Is that Eustace? That is Eustace. Considerable quality. That's one way to put it, Eustace, I guess. Alright, well, I guess we won't find out what that is. Oh, then there's Crow over there, too. We should probably check Toa while we're here as well. Oh, he's trying to bet on the races? Huh. Okay, they're talking betting odds. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was already mentioned, but betting on the races is illegal. Oh, there's Emma too. She's a bonding event. Am I gonna do hers or where's Toa? Oh, there's the quest. Yeah, I'll just pick him up. You must be Fidelio. You sent in requests to the about the photography club to the student council, right? Yeah, that's me. I'm actually the head of the photography club. Given that you're first year helping out the student council, I suppose that makes you Rean, I've heard about. Guilty as charged. I believe your request said something about an issue with a first year club member? That's right. I was hoping I could handle it on my own, but that's becoming less and less likely. I really do want to stop Rex though, so would you be willing to give me a hand? Sure. Of course, let's get him. Thanks, I really appreciate it. Like I said, the matter I want to discuss with you concerns a first-year student by the name of Rex. Apparently he's been taking inappropriate photographs of girls without their permission. And to make matters worse, he's been exchanging them in shady deals with some of the other boys at the academy. Shouldn't he be expelled? Well, that's definitely sounds pretty sketchy. In fact, it sounds like a blatant violation of this academy's rules. Indeed it does. I'm not exactly sure what kind of photographs they are, or what he's exchanging them for. But the fact that he's violating the rules of the academy is clear. If he keeps it up, I wouldn't be surprised if he ended up suspended or even expelled. I mean, yeah, dog. Deservedly so from the sound of it. And that's why I want you to stop him before it gets too late. That's true. He's practically doomed if the instructors or the girls themselves find out about this. Speaking of which, have you tried discussing this with Rex in private? I asked about it a few times in the past, but he always plays innocent. I assume he thinks it's safe to continue as long as he doesn't get caught in the act. I see. In that case, let's catch him in the act. Bust him while he's exchanging his photos. I wish it didn't have to come to this, but I don't think we have any other choice at the matter. But a water one, he's been extremely vigilant lately. I think I might have raised the issue one too many times and put him on guard, which is why I'm going to ask you to catch him for me. Alright, I'll see what I can do. Rex and I might be of different social classes, but I've always seen us as friends who share mutual trust. All I want is him to understand what he's doing and stop, but it makes me sad that it's come to this. We'll just have to hope that catching him in the act will give us the chance to show him what he's doing is wrong. I suppose you're right. Either way, he seems to have a number of prearranged spots where he conducts these deals. I've managed to work out 2 of them so far. The first of them is behind the storage building on the field, and the other is near the old schoolhouse. Those spots do seem secluded enough to get away with such shady deals. He has a good eye for these things. You're going to want to be careful when trying to get near him, though. He has a knack for sensing danger. Tread very lightly. I'll keep that in mind. Anyways, I'll start looking for him in the 2 spots you mentioned. Okay. So this is a stealth quest? Hi, Toa.
Oh, Rean, did you get the request list?
I did. I sure did. I'm actually working through it right now.
Glad to hear it.
I'm assuming your voice actress wasn't that expensive.
I was half asleep on my way to the academy this morning, so I wasn't totally sure if I'd put them in your mailbox or not.
Then again, wait a minute. Are you Rise?
I take my work home all the time, but the sleep deprivation is really starting to get to me.
Yeah, you should work on that. I do know your voice actress from one point. I looked it up, and I know you voice a lot of characters that I've actually played games with. And actually, I mentioned this not too long ago, but like all the games I've been playing for like the last 2 years, seem to share voice actors and actresses. It's kind of weird. Like, there are not that many voice actors or actresses out there. Wait, you're saying you deliver them personally first thing in the morning?
That's right. I dropped them off on my way to the academy.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that. On your way, our dorm is anything but on your way to the academy from yours. It's in the opposite direction. I had no idea you were going that far away from me.
Oh, it's really no problem. You're always helping us out.
Why don't you just give it to me like the night before?
Well then, good luck today.
Thanks. I still feel bad making her go out of her way for me. I'll have to work extra hard to make up for it. I mean, I guess, sure. You don't have a bonding event, right? Also, she's not actually the voice actress of Rise. She kind of sounds like a high-pitched Rise. But no, Rise's voice actress did not actually voice her. Let's actually hang out with, not Kenneth, but Emma. And then we will, we'll talk to the rest of the people here, and then we'll go find the other, quests. Emma, if you were staring at those pages any harder, you'd burn a hole through them. Rean, oh, how do I explain this? Dorothy asked me to proofread this manuscript of hers, you see. Sounds like a rough job, especially knowing what Dorothy's into. Couldn't help but notice that you're looking a little red, though. Are you feeling all right? I'm perfectly fine. This manuscript definitely isn't full of salacious imagery either. Say what now? Anyways, I'm doing fine, so there's no need to worry. Sounds like she could use a little help with her proofreading. Definitely help. How about I give you a hand with the proofreading? What? You want to help out with this? Is there some reason I shouldn't? Oh, of course not. Well, if you really insist, then feel free. She looks so annoyed. A gape. Emma. Yes? This wasn't, written by mistake, was it? It's definitely a romance novel, but all the characters are guys. It does seem to be the case, yes. So, how do you like it? Oh, please say you loved it. It'd make my world feel so much wider. How do I put this? I feel like I've been introduced to an entirely new world. One that I might not have wanted to know existed. I had no part in writing it. I had no idea Dorothy wrote these sorts of stories until recently. This is the genre of young womanhood. Come on, you two. There's a lot more for you to proofread. She finally lets get some rest. These aren't the easiest novels for a guy to get through. I was afraid of that. But the genre does seem to be getting more and more popular with Erebonian lately. Well, to each his or her own, I guess. And while I'm always glad to have my horizons broadened, I definitely could have done without some of the more graphic details. Agreed. I'm feeling a little flustered myself after that. I've got so embarrassed that I fogged up my glasses. Emma removed her glasses and placed them on the table. Emma? Yes, is something wrong? Oh no, it's just, this is the first time I've seen you without your glasses. What? Who? Sorry, I didn't mean to stare. It's just that, I mean, it really changes up your appearance, or your look. I'm sure I'm not complaining. I'm sure not complaining. How embarrassing. Perhaps we should get back to proofreading now. Yeah, right. There's no need to force yourself through the worst of these. If they get too graphic, I'll take care of them. And thus they returned to the clubroom to wade through erotic tales of passionate young manhood once again. As Rean and Emma neared the brink of exhaustion, the proofreading finally came to an end. The bond with Emma strengthened. That's an understatement. Well, I'm gonna assume that's them over there at the field. See how there's two people and a quest marker. Let's see. So I gotta be quiet. Do I walk over there? I'm not sure if the game's gonna get that actually in depth. Okay. Oh man, this pitch is great. Rex, you're an artist, a genius even. I don't want to brag, but you're totally right, I am a genius. Found him, looks like Fidelio hit that nail right on the head. Now I just need to see the deal go down. So, have you got the goods? Of course, man, I brought some top quality stuff. Now you're talking, let's get... Hold up. What's going on, Rex? Don't tell me it's that Fidelio guy again. Nah, not him, it's just a feeling. Well, let's split for a second. We'll meet back up at Area B, got it? Got it. Why'd it get so quiet all of a sudden? What the? They're gone. Wait, did he sense I was here and ran away? Sure seems that way. Right over those boxes by the looks of it. So this is what Fidelio meant about him being really good at sensing danger. He'll be one tough one to catch. It's not gonna happen if I waste my time standing around here, though. Better find out where he went. So next spot was mentioned was the old schoolhouse, right? Well, I can go there. I can't go in the old schoolhouse because that will advance to the next quest. Arrogant voice. Hey, you. Oh, it's Patrick. Oh, hey, Patrick. I see you're hard at work again as the student council's errand boy, though I can hardly imagine more fitting role for the ringleader of a class of misfits. He almost seemed kind of down after last month, like he regretted what he said, but it looks like he's back to his old Patrick again. What are you smiling about? I hope you're not expecting an apology for what I said last month, because if so, you'll be waiting a long time. I admit losing my composure like that wasn't befitting of my status as a member of the nobility, but yeah, I get it. Don't feel bent out of shape or anything, so let's just put it behind us, okay? Trying to feign nonchalance, are you? Always have to be the cool one, don't you, Mr. Schwarzer? No matter. I'll leave you to take care of whatever menial chores you've been saddled with today, but I have no intention of letting you get the better of me again, in the classroom or in combat, so be ready. I mean, I know you're the Digimon Emperor, but I can't really do that voice. What is that all about? I guess that means he really has been dwelling on what happened last month this whole time. Maybe he's not half bad after all. Ah! I don't know about that. Over there? Come on now. Like, I can't just walk up to him. There he is, the same guy from before is with him too. Should have pictures on hand, so now would be a time to ask. Sorry, do you have a minute? Who's that? Have you got a new customer? Nah, pretty sure that's Rean from Class 7, you know, the guy who's always helping out the student council. Damn, we were just about to close the deal too. Excuse me. He might have been the one who noticed earlier then. No doubt about it. And he's headed straight for us. We can't let him see the stash though. What are we gonna do? He's already pretty close. Don't worry, I got a plan. If we make it out of here, we'll meet at point C. Ready? Yeah. I got some questions for you two. Whoa, what are you doing over there? That's in that revealing swimsuit, Alicia. Rex, why would you look? Wait, Alicia? Why would she even be in a swim? Rex, no, Rean, you're son of a bitch. You're an idiot. And they're gone already. Well, they're fast, if nothing else. They got me good this time. How? It didn't seem like they'd finished their trade, though. I've been to the places Fidelio mentioned. It seems like they have another spot. The one a place no one will find them. Maybe like a building that's not very used often. I better start looking. Alright. I mean, really, if we're gonna say anything, this building's not used very often, but it's always locked, yes? The auditorium's open. Ah, maybe he found his way in. In we go then. This is a lot bigger than I thought it'd be. Can I go through this way? No. Okay. We're here? Yep. Nice, I'll take this one. Oh, then, it was a pleasure doing business with you. God, seriously, again? Okay, gotta go later. Wait up, Rex! Okay, hand it over. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you, but you shouldn't have that photo. Get some sunk. Fine, here you go. It's Toa. Is that President Toa? I'm a big fan, alright? What, you got a problem with that? Not exactly. I wasn't really sure what to expect when I heard that Rex was taking inappropriate pictures, but This is just a picture of her working, like she always does. Isn't that great? Isn't it Toa in her natural... It's Toa in her natural habitat. How can your heart not melt when you see that sweet look of determination? Sneaking a picture like this is an art, and you can't deny that Rex is a master of craft, can you? Can you? Well, I certainly can't. But he still took this photo without permission, so I figured as much. That's why I handed it over. But you sure you should be standing here talking to me while Rex gets away? Good point. I can tell he's still somewhere in the auditorium, though. Seems like he's planning on hiding out in here and hoping I'll leave. I've got some bad news for you, Rex. Either way, I better not catch you buying candid photos again. Got it? Yeah, I got it. So you went this way, right? Is this literally hide and seek? Like, am I supposed to find him? He's not on the map, so I'm assuming he's either above or he's actually hidden. He's over there. Hi, Rex. Man, what is this? The Blair Witch Project? Sorry, Rex, it's over. There's no one. Just come quietly and brace for the lecture from Fidelio. How do you even think I'd look up here? What do you mean? Alright, game's up, Rex. Hand over all the photos you've taken without their subject's permission. And don't even think about holding onto the photo quartz you used to take them. Fine, this is all I got left, though. Wow, they're remarkably varied, aren't they? It looks like there are even more on the photo quartz, too. Well, yeah. These are really nice photos, though. I'm surprised. So am I. They're all very characteristic of the girls featured in them. You really conveyed each girl's individual charms. So you like them too, huh? They're beautiful photographs, I'll give you that. But that doesn't change the fact that they were taken without the girl's permission. It doesn't matter how well taken the photo is if its subject doesn't want to be photographed. I'm sure you understand what I'm trying to say here, don't you? I guess. By the way, we've heard that you were exchanging them for some sort of, with some of the other students. That's right, I'm afraid we're going to have to need you to ask you to give us whatever you traded for, too. Fine. A magazine? It's full of pictures of girls. Well, at least he wasn't selling them for Mara. So now what happens to me? The photos were too risky. I was going to tell you to leave the club, but I think I know just the way to put this all behind us. Utterly destroying the photographs. Okay. No! All my hard work, all my sweat, blood, and tears! Compared to having the instructors find out what you were doing, this is a cakewalk. Well, that's true. I doubt anyone other than Fidelio would have forgiven me for what I did, either. Nah, I still think you should be expelled, even though they weren't risque photos. It's kind of messed up, dog. Well, you're a top-notch photographer, after all. I know you'll do great things if you put your mind to it. You really think so? Well, I'm sorry I haven't been coming to the club for a while, too. As long as you realize what you did was wrong, I have no intention of harping on the matter any further. Looks like everything's okay between them now. That's a relief. Anyways, I'm going to tell you to stop taking pictures of girls, but make sure I'm not going to tell you to stop taking pictures of girls. Make sure you get their permission in the future. I'm sure the photographs you will take turn out even better than that way. Okay. Also, stop selling them. You weird man. Hello? Apparently, Rean Schwarzer here. There we go. Class 7 speaking. It's Neidhart. Are you free at the moment, Schwarzer? I am. Did you need something? Good. As it so happens, I have a little proposal for you. If you have a moment to spare, come speak with me in the faculty lounge. I'll give you the details in person. Is this an urgent matter? No, there's no need to rush or even come along at all if you can't make it. Your other responsibilities take precedent. If you do have time, however, I would appreciate your presence. I wonder what the proposal is. Hold on. Wasn't he supposed to be returning to his unit today? Oh, well, I'm sure I'll find out whenever I make it to the faculty lounge. Faculty lounge. There we go, Chronos. Hi, Jim the Anvil Neidhart. How's it going, dog? Hello, Schwarzer. Have you finished assisting with the student council? Yes, sir. We managed to take care of our most pressing tasks. By the way, I was under the impression that you'd be returning to the military. Was there a change of plans? I resolved my military business in record time. I got back not too long ago, in fact. You're saying you already come and gone? You must be exhausted. Exhausted doesn't begin to cover it. To make matters worse, Instructor Thomas roped me into drinking with him last night. I hardly managed to get any shut-eye, though maybe I shouldn't be telling you all about this. I was about to say, he went out with Instructor Thomas even after all that. I never would have expected him to be so friendly. Moving on, Instructor Valentine told me about your swimming lessons. It seems as though the men of Class 7 suffered a truly humiliating defeat. I can't really think of one. Aside and Clausel Schwarzer. I'm referring to Aside and Clausel. If what Instructor Valentine told me holds true, those two swim circles are all over you men. Remember to say, you boys, men of the Empire, would not stand for this. For the sake of masculinity the world over, please tell me you at least felt a twinge of frustration. Well, I mean, a twinge, sure. Then there may be hope for you yet. Listen well, Schwarzer. If you get the time and guts, I'll be willing to teach you how men swim. I'm going to need you to clarify that. Swimming is more than knowing how to breathe and use your body than it is your body itself. Us army men undergo training in order to learn how to swim quickly and efficiently. No wasted movements, no wasted breaths. I would be willing to pass this all on to you in order to keep you from being showed up by those two girls again. Seriously? I'm always serious. If you get the stones, gather up Class 7's men and I'll teach you all at once. This might be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Make your choice. Right. Let's get swimming. If you're willing to teach us, I'm not going to waste this opportunity. Now there's the answer. Gather up the men and meet me in the gymnasium. Sure? I guess we're having another mini-game. What were the buttons again? Also, can I get paired up with Elliot? So, why are we here again? Instructor Nighthawk wants to teach us how to swim effectively as possible, or effectively as possible. In that case, we owe him our gratitude. I still don't get why we need to assemble so quickly just for some swim lessons. If it's such a pressing issue for you, I can't imagine any of us would mind if you left us and went back to the dorm. It's not an issue, it's an observation, you swarmy little... Haha! Right, then. Let us begin. We'll begin with warm-ups, done in accordance with the Manway method. The Manway method? Did you just make that up? The name's not important. The method, on the other hand, is. You'll be racing each other one-on-one. Nothing gets a man motivated like some sweaty competition. Now, Schwarzer, why don't you start? We start with you since you decided to pipe up with that name about the name. Pick your first opponent. Yeah. You know what? If this is all about being manly, guys, bring it on. Would you mind racing me, guys? Not at all. Especially if it'll make us both better. Alright, please let me retry this if I fail. On your mark, get set, go! What were the buttons again? Oh, Y and B. I win! Guys, I'm better than you! I messed up too many times. With how many times I've used that quick time event in like Xenoblades, in Fire Emblem, I should be better than that. Ugh, you're every bit as fast as I thought you'd be, Rean. Between your height and your speed, you're no slouch yourself. Are you here to chit-chat or are you here to swim? Get back here at once. Yes, instructor. The Manway method warm-ups continue in this fashion, and in the end, everyone had raced everyone without a single break. Fantastic. 4 races in a row really takes its toll on you. You're telling me I'm exhausted. Yeah, I think we're about done for the day. I'm ready for a nap. I knew swimming would be tiring, but I didn't know it could be this bad. This should do it for our warm-up, correct? I would appreciate it if we could get to the meat of these lessons. How naive. Sorry, I think I might have misheard. You've all are naive. Every last one of you. You boys think you're ready to learn anything about a wimpy little warm-up like that? Or after a wimpy little warm-up like that? Oh, we still have a long way to go. Which leads us to our next exercise of the day, limit breakers. I'm not the only one panicking about the word break being in that name, am I? What are those exactly? There's no such thing as a dumb question, Ragnitz, but that one came awfully close. As the name would suggest, this exercise has you swimming to, then through the limits of your endurance. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh no, instructor, this is the surefire way to drown. Don't do this to us. But don't worry, I'll give you 30 whole seconds of rest for every length of the pool you swim. Is he serious? That didn't sound like a joke. Maybe this is how they do it in the army. It seems as though each of you have extended all your reserves of energy for now. I'm honestly surprised none of us are dead. Was there any point to all of this? You still doubt me? I suggest checking how long your last times were. I'm sure you'll find yourselves impressed. Everyone checked their final times after the instructor Nyhard has suggested. No way. It felt like it took hours. It took us hours to get across the pool. What exactly happened here? Once you reach your limit, your body dedicates all of its energy to swimming, not wasting an ounce of anything else. This is the method I told you about. Keep swimming like this and you'll be able to cut down your times even further. So this is why you pushed us so far. There was a method to your madness all along. That's right. Snide comments aside, all you performed very well. You might want to use these to recover from your training today, though. No, I'm saving those. Thank you. That's all for today. This is the end. You better keep training so those girls don't show you up again. Of course. Thank you for taking the time to coach us. I mean, Laura and Fee are kind of like top-notch. Like, very strong individuals. Like, it's kind of hard to go up against them. Rean, sure, because he's, like, trained specially. Gaius, maybe, because he's, like, well, he swims in the wilderness and stuff like that. Eustace and Macias, and Elliot, they're doing the best they can. They're not, like, specially trained in anything. I mean, there's Emma, too, but she's a witch, so she could just cheat and have the water drown us. So I guess the only thing left for us to do today would be, the old schoolhouse. But you know what I'm gonna do? Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and buy a lot of ingredients for Elliot to make. Seeing how I'm not sure if we can actually take him outside the school. So we'll do that, and hopefully make a little bit of extra money. And then we'll see what the practical exam is next time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, press like below. If you're not subscribed yet, when you have my videos, I can check out some of the content, see if it's your liking. If you're interested in watching me live stream at twitch.tv/ChronosPlays, give my channel a follow to be notified when I go live. Either way, thanks for watching. You all have a great day.